Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of SSW.
The following contest is
We
scheduled for
are
making
live.
from Atlanta, Georgia.
And once again, like last week,
65 pounds.
the ruler, Mark Miller, makes his way to the ring. Last week was one hell of a fight out of this man. He fought his pupil, as he will be doing again this week. Mark Miller looking to go one-on-one with Nick Harris. Last week, unfortunately for Mark, it was not the cleanest of victories. He put him away, but at the last second, Nick Harris was able to raise his hand for what was considered by many to be a 2 count. And so the general manager, Matt Savior, has decided that Nick Harris will get an opportunity to redeem himself here tonight against Mark. And well, we have not heard from Mark, but I am sure he only has one thing on his mind, and it's to once again prove to everyone in that back exactly who he is, like he did last week. But enough about Mark, and a bit more on to the match of tonight. We will be seeing none other than every round 2 match tonight.
From Newark, New Jersey.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's
weighing
going to be
in
Stephon
at
versus
228 pounds, the
Carmelo
X
Warren,
Factor,
Showtime versus Black, Manny versus Ace, and of course, DeAndre Vega versus Godric. 4 exciting matches here tonight. And our main event of the evening, we will see the world champion Kevin Storr in action. We got one hell of a match tonight. We are all starting it here. Our first of many bets are up tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are in the stream, please tell me if you can hear me. Holla if you hear me. Holla if you hear me. Nick Harris has arrived and is ready to mystify every single person he gets in the ring. This man is ready to do things that no other man is possibly ready for here in SSW. As this matchup is now big right. Ooh. Caught the arm. Now both these men vying for control in the elbow collar tie-up. Nick throwing away Mark. Big forearm blocked by Mark. That up. That's now Mark Miller choking out Nick Harris. Sit on the ring. Come on, ref. Don't just stand there. And you know the ref is probably a bit good at staying away after what happened last week to him. And wait a second, Mark, big forearm right to the back of the skull, and Nick Harris rolling the outside, trying to get a moment of separation. And Mark, wait a second, full of steam, following him, not letting him get too far, stiff uppercut in the back of the head. And now what is Mark thinking? Folding up those legs, and oh my, I don't think the human body is meant to bend that way. And now Mark clubbering forearms right across the side of the face, and this is, he in his eyes, he beat Nick Harris last week. He doesn't need to have this matchup again. And look at this, he's just rolling him around outside the ring now. And a beautiful seppuku on the outside. Mark running. What is he thinking? That's the full count there, ladies and gentlemen. That's the full count here in SSW. Mark seppuku on the outside, leaving Nick Harris wide and dry.
Here is your winner, the King.
And Mark, once again, doesn't want the ref to touch him. Celebrating this victory on his own here tonight. As that is our first match of the evening. Congratulations to Mark Miller in what was a very quick contest. A very brief contest between these two. As we move on into our next matchup of the evening, we are going to see the first of the 4 Silver Rush matches tonight, as Godric looks to go one-on-one with DeAndre Vega.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Mount Olympus, weighing in at 245 pounds.
And here he is, the Golden God himself. A man who is built different. He has ascended to another plane, and he has come back to showcase exactly what humans can achieve. Personally, I'm not a big fan of what this man bouts and produces, but you gotta admit, Godric does look good in the ring when he performs. Once he starts lifting men up off their feet and tossing them around, it is next to over. One gift to the God's elbow could get you caught in a golden torture ring. And look at that flexing here by Godric. And of course, aside from Godric here tonight, it is not just him who is one of the best competitors here at SSW. I swear I hit snooze. Well. It's DeAndre Vega. Our man, born to fly, is ready for action. Vega wants to progress. He wants to be the silver crown of SSW. He wants to be the man to sit atop the mountain, like the likes of Kevin Storm.
Weighing in at 190 pounds.
And this could be the moment to put him back on top. Former tag team champion here in SSW along with DeAndre Vega. Along with Andre Knight, excuse me. Vega is no foreigner to the concept of gold, but arriving at his first singles title in SSW, well, that would be something to achieve. But he has one hell of an opponent in front of him, as Godric looks to. And ladies and gentlemen, shout out the Lord for the 11 months subscription on Prime. We much love and appreciate him. Always. And this matchup is underway, as Vega was looking to take out the legs real quick, but no. It's not look. Godric repositioned himself. Vega was trying to get the upper hand, and Godric shifted his weight and pushed him deep into that corner. And that's exactly where he's got him now. Arm trapped. And this is just the first of 4 tournament matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. As Vega now getting a full head of steam, heading at Godric. Big Enziguri out of the corner. Godric down to, fallen. The big man is dazed, down to the mat. Very slowly, but what I was going to say is there are 4 tournament matches here tonight. It is, of course, big frog splash off the springboard there. And oh my goodness, I don't know if Vega got all of that there, standing moonsault. But this match, Carmelo versus Stefan, I believe is our next match of the evening for a tournament. And wait a second, beautiful moonsault. And I don't think Vega has been moving at top speed like normally too. Of course, we have Show versus Vlad also tonight. And wait a second, now rolling him up. Vega is showcasing his unique style of offense here. Look at this. Wait a second, Vega talking trash to Godric as Godric getting the foot of the seams, ran right into a knee. And Godric grabbing Vega and carrying him into the corner. And look at this, clipping Vega's wings immediately. Stomping that boot right in the chest, right on his lungs, trying to take the breath away from him. Can't run across this ring with no air in your lungs, ladies and gents. Vega, look at that. Bring him up to the top. Godric, but now Vega full in his steam again. Big Enziguri out of the corner. And Godric again stumbling to falls. Up to the top rope. Vega. Aimed, locked, loaded. Bit far. Drop kick. Godric sees it coming. Vega trying to get back to his feet. Got caught. Clubbing blow right across the star that's on his chest. Kick to the midsection now. In a powerbomb position. Godric carrying him across this ring. And what's he thinking? Oh, just dropped him hard on that top turnbuckle. Godric full of steam. Yelling and now walking slowly back across the ring. Vega quick to get back to his feet. Hurricane Rana takedown from Vega. And what is Vega thinking? Maybe thinking to go to that top rope. Opponent's a bit too far though. And you know, what does Vega have to do differently in a match against, you know, he's tagged with a man like Andre. Wait a second, standing super kick, into the dancing through the stars, into the pin. Standing, dancing through the stars, 2. No. And look at this, Godric getting back to his feet. We've not seen Godric like this before. Big kick. We have not seen Godric on the back end of offense as bad as he has in this match. Oh, running hip attack. The golden hips of the god. And what is it? Wait a second. Tiger suplex. And look at this Vega now. Quick kicks as both these men have head to the outside. Roll up on the outside. No. Big Izaguri as he was too close to that apron to try to unfold his body very quickly. And throwing him what I was just saying, what does Vega need to do differently? You know, he's fought against men like Andre before who were big in stature and able to express their power, but no one with the type of mentality like Godric before. This full egotistic, and look at this, toughing through that chop to the chest, has now caught backbreaker, power slam combination on the outside. Oh my God! Ripping a count of 7. Of course, the 20 count here in SSW. And he landed hard against that that post, ladies and gentlemen. You could hear it throughout the arena. And we have not seen him recover since then. Wheelbarrow. Oh my goodness. We haven't seen anything from him since that moment. Vega, big elbow. A little bit of consciousness still left in him. Got it. Needs to do everything in order to snuff that out. Take the lights away from Vega tonight. And look at his shoulder thrust right in the corner. Big drop kick, leveling him. It's Vega. Uh-oh, he could be thinking it's time to go dancing. Corkscrew moonsault connects. 1, 2, no! How does Godric do it? How does he stay in matches like this? As now Vega to the outside. Looking for the drop kick. No, misses. Back to the feet. And pump handle backbreaker. That could be all she wrote. A backbreaker from the Divine. 2, 3. And congratulations to Godric as he progresses here in the Silver Rush. I know a lot of people are not going to be happy about the way this matchup went tonight. People were not expecting Godric to pull out the victory. But that means Godric will fight the winner of Showtime and Vlad. You know, I showed you last week Godric versus Showtime, and maybe if Showtime can get it done here tonight. And right here, this dancing through the stars. A lot of us thought the match was going to be over right here. How are the people feeling tonight? How's the music sounding? How am I sounding? How are you doing? Please don't feel free, you know, to hide yourselves in this big backbreaker into a power slam combination after running straight head first into that steel post. And that was the dancing through the stars from the top. But it was right here. A backbreaker from the Divine himself. Godric was able to level an entire galaxy here tonight.
Here is your winner, the Great Goddess.
Godric moving on in this tournament looking to be the golden god with a silver crown. As next up, we will be seeing the return of a fan favorite here in SSW, as Prince Leonidas will be making his return to the Detroit promotion by taking on Make Wrestling Great Again Zone, Tommy Hill. You know, I personally like seeing Make Wrestling Great Again come out here. They do their thing when they're out here. As Make Wrestling Great Again, that record scratch, they have arrived. Tommy is not with them tonight. Not Tommy, I'm sorry, Hank is not here with them tonight. Letting the boys shine on their own.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring.
That's Jasper Sutton accompanying Tommy Hill.
From Lexington, Fayette, Kentucky, weighing in at 260 pounds, Hacksaw Tommy Hill.
And these two men are ready for action here tonight. Tommy looking to take on Prince Leonidas. You know, Tommy looks good tonight. I think he's got an uphill fight, but I think he can do it. Personally speaking, I think he might be able to be the one to take out Leonidas. I take back everything I said upon hearing that theme. The aura starts here. But from here,
And his opponent from St. Louis, weighing in.
we have not seen this man in quite a long time. Prince Leonidas with his own personal camera there. And Leonidas is making his way to the ring now. You know, we haven't seen Leonidas in such a long time. It's so great to see him here in SSW once again. He is very versatile inside that ring, a great technician. He was, of course, you know, busy. He's been helping the people of St. Louis as of recently, but he's also been working on his own game, in and out of the School of Storm, practicing his own. And oh my goodness, what a beautiful backflip there. There you see, Leonidas is back. The crowd is behind the young man. As we are going to get this matchup underway, Tommy Hill, Prince Leonidas. This matchup is underway. And you know what I was going to say is Leonidas is a very technical man inside that ring. He is very well versed in many different ways to make you hurt. Different types of knees, and all with a unique left offensive style. What do they call that? The southpaw? I believe no boxing commentator. Look at this. Oh! Huge arm drag there. Throwing him right over the top of him from Hank. Hank is one strong. Tommy is one strong boy. And look at this. Able to shift his weight immediately. Back into the arm of Kalataya. Thank you. Bets indeed. Let's get some bets up. Y'all want to put some money up? Some bets are up. Is this arm? Look at this. Great holding that arm. Not letting him go. Y'all is right. Y'all need these bets. Y'all do want these bets. Y'all right. Y'all right. Thank you for reminding me. Did anybody get E? Did anybody get show? I don't know if those two know the show is gone. Of course, our boy Mike. Big boot from Tommy there. Tommy was able to avoid the flurry of offense that was going to be ended with a knee strike. A lot of money being bet tonight. Headbutt from Tommy. And Tommy's giving some very strong offensive here, trying to keep Leonidas down. Cursing the commentator, of course. Quick pin here off that leg sweep. Not even a 1 count. What a knee! What a knee from Prince Leonidas! And again, there's that strength of Tommy. There's the knee right across the midsection. Elbow right across that back. Again, as I was saying though, Tommy has been quick to recuperate this energy. Quick to take back this matchup from Leonidas. That's exactly what he needs to do. He needs to keep up this pressure, keep up this offensive against his opponent here tonight. And maybe, just maybe, he might pick up an, quick headbutt, but no. Roll out the way very quickly, Leonidas did. Off the ropes now. Leonidas. Look over that big, it's caught on the clothesline. Beautiful punches right across the top of the skull. Look at that blood coming down now from the top of the skull. Plaster to the side of his nose as well. Might have a broken nose there as well. Tommy not pulling back on those punches tonight. Oh, another stiff one. An atomic drop from Tommy Hill. And look at that, choking his opponent straight to the mat. That could be the match. He thinks his opponent might be out. The loss of blood and everything combined. And maybe no, off the rope. No, looking for a splash, and instead runs right into a monkey flip. The splash gets caught with knees to the midsection, and while he was still reeling from it, he got caught with the monkey flip. It's now forearm. Leonidas, big chop. Ooh, the disrespect from Tommy. And another punch. And Tommy saying, come on, young man, hit me good. Look at that, he said that wasn't enough. Another one. And now finally returning the favor and taking it back again. Grabbing him, he sees he wasn't, Leonidas was dazed, and Tommy took that opportunity to take advantage of Leonidas is refusing to fall, taking a flurry of blows there before collapsing. And oh, come on, ref. Come on, ref. In that corner, choking him out. The loss of blood could have it here. Not even a 1 count still. The young rookie in Leonidas. Come on, Tommy. Punching right into where that exposed wound is. No! Oh my God! That running knee strike just took him straight out. Kick to the midsection. No, blocked. Took him down. I'm going to have to figure out what that running knee is called, but that was a very innovative here. And off the ropes, wait a second. Big splash. One, two, no. Roll Tide splash. Looking for the pin here. Wait a second. Feet on the rope. 1, 2. No. Leonidas is going to power up very quickly. Off the rope. Kick. No. Blocked. Blocked. Over that top rope. Leonidas feeling the energy tonight. Figuring it out. What did he do? Stun. Stun him using that top rope. Kick to the midsection. Hammerlock into a DDT. 1, 2, 3. And congratulations to Prince Leonidas. Kamante, what was that, those signatures and finishers called? Or is that my job? Beautiful running knee strike right across the chin. Leveled Tommy. He was not prepared. But it was right here, ladies and gentlemen, off the rope. That Roll Tide. Big man was able to power out of it, though. And he tried it again right here. Feet all on the ropes. But was able to be pushed off. And he rolled out the ring to get a moment. But it was right here. The kick to the midsection. And the hammerlock into a DDT. Royal Scepter. DDT.
Here is your winner, Prince Leo.
And Leonidas picked up a strong victory tonight. As we are moving into our next match of the evening, as the Ace looks to go one-on-one with Magic Hands Mania. We've got to talk about the Ace. We've got to talk about the Ace. And while we talk about the Ace, ladies and gentlemen, for those, this talk about the Ace is going to be for the people here who are subscribed. But while that is happening, we're going to run a 3-minute ad so that way you all don't have to worry about it during the match. But let's talk about the Ace real quick. The Ace has been the number one man in the right place at the right time. He has been the man to be able to defeat Kevin Storm. He has now progressed into the second round while still being the man to say he deserves to beat Kevin Storm. Kevin Storm, of course, after last week showing up in the main event at the last second before the screen even turned out for the evening, showed up and told Ace exactly how he felt. With a belt to mouth after Ace progressed in the second round of the Silver Rush. And what does that mean? I don't know. The general manager, Matt Savior, has not informed me what that means. He has not told me if Ace is the number one contender. He can't be the number one contender. He's still in the tournament, he says. Well, the tournament progresses here tonight, one way or another. Let's talk about Manny. Manny has been doing great. People do not expect Manny to make it past that first round. Many people don't think he's going to make it past this second round. But I got a little hope in myself. Manny could do the unthinkable and become the first silver crown of SSW. That could be a lot on Magic Hands. That could be a lot for the weight in a match like this. Both these men believe they are ready for the main event scene of SSW, and the Silver Crown is the way to progress there, to showcase exactly where you belong to be. That's what the invention of this title is for. And now, we're going to see two men go head-to-head for an opportunity to get further in this Silver Rush tournament. Before we get this matchup going, I want to ask once more, how's music's been sounding for everybody? How's everybody been doing? We've seen a couple matches so far. What's everyone's favorite match so far? Any match of the night contenders yet? Any words what Mark Miller has to say from the back? Does Mark Miller have any words he'd like to share for the audience? All right, let's get this moving. Ladies and gentlemen, the Ace is here. And these people are making it very clear they do not appreciate the Ace. You know, Ace has had one hell of a career here at SSW so far. He's been winning some important matches back and forth, left and right. But the question on everyone's mind is, can Ace beat Kevin Storm when a title is on the line? You've got to keep your eyes on the Ace. A man who's deadly inside that ring and out. As ladies and gentlemen, as of course will be lowering my voice so that way you all can get the same tranquility as those who are approaching inside the arena. Magic Hands Manny is making his
from
way.
San Francisco, weighing in at 210 pounds, Magic Handsome Man A.
A beautiful man, ready to make his opponent relax and progress in the Silver Rush. And ladies and gentlemen, the Ace is taking on Magic Hands Manny here tonight. Big stiff right. And Ace did not take kindly to that, it looks like. Oh my goodness, come on, Ace. Stepping right on the back of his skull. And now Manny, dragon screw leg whip. This one bets up, ladies and gentlemen. Bets up. I gotta type it. These been separation. Big stiff right again. Off the rope. Looking for that big leaping kick of his, and Ace was able to get right past it. Caught him. Forearm from Ace. And now the ground and pound assault from Ace. Stiff left right hooks. Leveling his opponent. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. As now Ace is in firm control. Heading to the top rope. Not a place we see Ace go very often. What could he be thinking? Step outside the box here tonight. Wait a second. Corkscrew moonsault from Ace. I'm sorry. Corkscrew senton from Ace. Able to take Manny off of his feet. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Thinking outside the box. Trying to progress here in the SSW Silver Rush to become the Silver Crown. He wants all bets to be coming up on Ace. Huge shining wizard there. Pulling himself up into the corner. Manny not staying down. Forearm from Ace. What's he thinking now? Ace. Whatever it was blocked by Manny by a quick elbow. And Manny running out of that corner with a vicious DDT. That's some big money up here tonight. A lot of people are going to be talking about this match for a long time. People think Manny is the black sheep of this entire tournament. Big forearm, Manny. Where's he headed? Grabbing those ropes. Oh my goodness! Wrapping the arms. Look at the way he's just pulling back and dangling. Oh my God! Big pull for Manny off the side. Into a senton. Beautiful combination from Manny here tonight. That could be what wins him this matchup if he can get Ace back into the ring. And look, Ace! Ace at the last moment able to regain consciousness. Throw Manny. He across the back of the skull, and Manny somehow still able to fight out here. Leg drop from Manny. Rivet, I count of 4. It's working that tricep out. Weakening his opponent, relaxing him. And again, being thrown right out arena. Ref at a count of 6. Big leg drop. Walking it over. Hulk Hogan style. And Manny, the abdominal stretch on the outside. And oh, wait, look at these stiff jabs. Ace, up. Throwing it right at that barricade. Huh? Why was that a 10 count? It said for a 20 count. I heard that one. I don't agree with the call here by the ref here tonight. I'm unsure what just happened.
Here is your winner, the Ace.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being informed, ladies and gentlemen, this matchup is not over. This matchup will be restarted. This matchup will be restarted, ladies and gentlemen. The referee not knowing the count. This matchup is being restarted by orders of the Matthew Savior. Have a 10 count. Wait a second, on the rope. These men are ordered back into their quarters. And look at this, still right back on the offensive here. This matchup is still very early into this match. These men are still very early into this matchup. Being forced back into the ring to restart the bell. And you know, Manny's got to be a little bit weak for the wear as he ran into that barricade. And oh, but he's doing the best now to stay on top of Ace. And look at these vicious knees. Now, Manny's been right on top of Ace this whole time. Big elbow drop right into the back. Manny's doing his best. He's staying on top of Ace now since the restarture of this matchup. Up on the shoulders. Wait a second. Snake eyes in the corner. Looking for the quick pin. 1, 2. And Ace is a bit dazed. Ace believes he won this matchup already. He was taking a moment to celebrate a victory, and he relaxed. He unwinded a bit too much, maybe. And Manny has been using that as his advantage this whole opportunity, but now Ace looking to take out the legs. Looks like he's willing to get himself back in this matchup, and Ace has to be thinking what he needs to do to actually put this away now. Manny wants him up. Manny wants him up. Hurricane Rana takedown by Manny. And Ace rolling the outside. Manny thinking to get some air. No. No. It's a great blocked. Blocked. Into the barricade. Ace goes. Manny. Ref is at a count of 3. Of course, I hope it loads a 20 count this time, or else I'm going to have to say that might be a bit broken game. Come on, don't do this to me twice. That's twice. That's twice. I want to know what's changing in my settings. We're going to do this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sorry that this has happened this way.
Here is your winner.
Both these men getting a false finish tonight. I don't know what's up with my game. I don't know what's up with my game. But both these men being forced to restart this match for a 3rd time now. I mean, this matchup has started for a 3rd time now. As both these competitors straight off the bat looking to get the gas on the other one. You hear the crowd, they are upset at the ref. They are mad at this ref for his incompetence, not knowing the rules of an SSW. These people, they want their money. You hear them, they're upset. Manny looking to put this away quickly. Both these men have to be tired. They've been wrestling. They've wrestled in what has been considered 2 different matches now. While a portion of our crowd is chanting, "This is awesome," I know there is a portion of our crowd chanting, "This is bull." Ladies and gentlemen, they are not happy with the way this matchup has been presented tonight so far. As Manny now headed to the top rope. We are back outside the ring. Crossbody. Why do these two keep giving me fucking WCW matches? Why do you need to go outside the ring in the first 5 minutes of these fucking matches? Why do you two boys go to the WCW school of how to do a fucking match? Bro, this is the type of wrestling that irritates the hell out of me consecutively every match. You idiots have done this outside fucking spot that has led to a disqualification. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, get him in the ring, ref, and do your job. Do your job, ref. Get him in the ring. Spinning back kick. Somebody to fire this ref, bro. I need somebody to fire this ref. This ref is making me heat. Who paid this ref to not know the SSW has a 20 count? Stiff jab, big right, drop kick for Manny. Manny all the way across this ring. Drop kick out of the corner. And Manny, the abdominal stretch. And he's got it fully locked in. Holding that leg. And oh wait, Ace. Power through. Quick. And right on the offensive right again. Knee right across the back of the skull. No. Ace snuffing out immediately everything that Manny was hoping for. Roundhouse, the precursor to that coin toss. And where's Ace headed? Ace, what are you thinking? What are you thinking, Ace? Just finish the match, Ace. Ace, he's out cold. Jackpot, no, Manny. Big headlock. And a stiff jab right to the top of the skull. Could be all she wrote for this opponent. 1, 2. And I think Manny may have been out when he was laid out on the floor, but Ace wanted more. And that more could be exactly what backfires tonight. Dropkick, no! Powerbomb from Ace! Into the pin! 1, 2. Was looking for a drop kick, got caught in a power bomb. And look at this. Bottom of the... Come on, just washing his face with his foot. Big foot in the corner. Come on, Ace. Come on, Ace. Just finish the match already. Ace is sick and tired of the match having to be restarted, and he said he's already won this, and Manny now thinks he's already won it, and Ace thinking he knows exactly what needs to be done to put this matchup away tonight. Another corkscrew move. Corkscrew senton for a quick kick. Off the ropes. Caught him. Tilt-a-whirl. Into a neck breaker. Manny could be thinking of make his opponent tap here tonight. Back elbow for Ace. Jackpot. Come on, Ace. What are you telling him to get back to his feet? What do you want, Ace? The jackpot was not enough. Ace wants to make and send a message to everyone in that locker room who he is. 1, 2, 3. And congratulations. What the hell? 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 It was Kevin Storm! It was Kevin Dan Storm! This was Kevin Storm's plan all along! Ace! Roundhouse! Coin toss! And now locked in those bad knees! And Ace targeting those legs. And Ace just taking on everybody. As we're gonna cut the commercial, ladies and gentlemen. Kevin Storm, of course, the man who orchestrated what we just saw, paid the ref to count to 10. To get inside of Ace's head. The ref showcasing his true allegiance after the fact. The ref. Somebody needs to find that ref. Somebody needs to find that ref. That ref, it needs to be fined. Kevin Storm showcasing himself at the scene of the crime at the perfect time to showcase he was the mastermind of the whole ordeal tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Man. Man, oh man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next matchup of the evening, and I wanted to get betting on this. That was just taking me a little bit longer. But our next matchup of the evening is going to be a fatal four-way match between four fierce competitors. And Kevin, getting away from that, ladies and gentlemen, Cameron Wright coming out here tonight, looking to make a name for himself here at SSW. We have four men who are not progressed in the Silver Rush.
Fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring.
Looking to get a win under their victory here tonight, get some name recognition, maybe prove why they deserve to be the number one contender afterwards. And Cameron Wright has been excellent inside of that ring here at SSW. Currently 3-4. step. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare to get jamming as a Uptown JB has arrived. And you can't help but feel good vibes and good energy when this man gets to the ring. He's fun inside the ring and outside the ring. Quick, intelligent, and one hell of a striker inside that ring.
North Carolina, weighing in at 215 pounds, Uptown JB.
Two-step. And you know, I'm always jamming when JB comes to the ring, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a second. Speaking of jamming coming to the ring, I have to say, the powerhouse of SOS has arrived.
275 pounds, Andre
As AK-47, a man who continues to astonish and impress everybody he steps in the ring with and everybody who watches. What was the girl's name? It was where's my phone? That's a great question. Nah, it's not Roxy. She's on the right. I don't know where I put my phone. I got a fat ass and I'm not sitting on it. Don't clip that. As ladies and gentlemen, coming out next. As ladies and gentlemen, one of the best performers to ever step foot in SSW, the former and only workhorse of SSW. He is a man whose ego, whose altitude, whose mindset, whose personality is just so bright, it will illuminate even through.
from Austin, Texas, weighing in
Austin Andrews. How you doing today, King? So, you asked me what the girl's name was, right? I'm doing good, Dom. So the girl's name was Ramona. The girl's name was Ramona. I can't reopen the polls. The polls are... I would have to redo the whole betting. Is that what you want? You want me to throw betting up again for the people who already bet it? All right. It's gonna take a second thing because I gotta re-put out all these names. Big brain buster. Backbreaker here. And what? Second backbreaker. This has been an art, of course, always to commentate fatal four-way matches. I will do the best I can to commentate the action I see, and JB takes a minute to the outside of the way. Big drop kick missed. And look at this. There's just absolute havoc happening in here. Who's looking to join? Lord? And ladies and gentlemen, get your predictions in. Get some money in. Make sure you get your channel points up. We're going to be introducing a bunch of things with your channel points, adding characters into the stream, being able to ask to jump the line for title opportunities, starting your own stables and stuff, but all that's going to be for people who have been in the stream, dedicated, and watching. Nope. Drop toe hold. Look at this now. Cam checking himself out. Big pounce for Andre. Into the pin. Cam throwing Jimmy in the corner quick to see the pin happening. Punch right there. Leveling Cam. One. Andre able to break that up. JB out of that corner finally. Was looking to get some action going, but what's he thinking? Big body slam. Into the pin. 1, 2. Just a 2. Austin to the top rope. There's that Lone Star Lariat. I think he was looking for JB, but JB got hit with a move and then ducked unintentionally. Elbow drop. And now, trying to take care of Cam. Kick to the midsection. Quick, Austin. Black hole DDT. Center of the ring. But JB is back to his feet. Kicks to the midsection. A second black hole DDT. With both the men this time, JB is still down on a knee. He is having a moment there. No, running right into Austin. And wait a second, Austin and Andre looking to work together. Heads collide. Big clothesline. JB saw Cam coming. Stunner. Up on the shoulder. Fully loaded, burning hammer. Hey, wait a second. Two-step, back of the skull. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. JB steals it. Two-step. Ladies and gentlemen, JB steals it. A quick two-step to Cam. Look at this big elbow all the way across the ring. But right here, this is where we thought the match was over the first time around. Big black hole DDT. And JB now able to get back to his feet all the way, as here is a second one. The injuries took longer than the match. And look at this. That's stuttered by JB into a two-step. 1, 2, and Andre was a bit preoccupied.
Here is your winner,
Uptown JB picking up a strong victory. Congratulations. As we are going to be heading into the back half of our card here, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to run another 3-minute break to the rest of the match. Hopefully the rest of this card will be ad-free. We will see you back here in just a moment for our next Silver Ring Crown match. What? gonna jam a little bit more before we get off of this, because I really like this song. All right, we got this. What a great show. What's everybody's favorite match so far? How's everybody been enjoying the show? Tell me, give me some feedback. Too fast, too slow? Next up, we have Stefan Delap taking on Carmelo Warren. Victoria's Secret's nightwear. Who are you talking about, E? Who's wearing Victoria's Secret's nightwear? You talking about JB? That's crazy, brother. He said Victoria's Secret nightwear. What kind of Victoria's Secret nightwear you be looking at? What your girl be coming home in? What your girl be wearing to bed, bro? Does she look like she be wearing that type of stuff? Let's get into our next qualifier of the evening with the satin shorts. Come on now. As ladies and gentlemen, one of the most fearsome individuals in SSW is arriving to the ring. The coral pink satin short. Hey, bro, Drippy. You can't be mad because bro dressed to the nines and you not. You coming out with your hair all nappy in an afro.
The following contest is scheduled for one.
He look clean and you don't. You mad?
From St. Louis.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to SSW. If you were on that ad break. And of course, the resident man who perceives himself to be the king of SSW. He is the self-proclaimed gatekeeper here. And of course, an all-time favorite SSW champion, Stefan Delap, is looking to progress tonight against one man in specific. And that man has been proving every single person wrong. Never self-proclaimed. You're right, I proclaimed it. I proclaimed it. Commentary proclaimed. Ladies and gentlemen, self-taught wrestler, A-list actor,
And his opponent, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing in at 240 pounds, Carmelo Warren.
Carmelo Warren is one of the best to ever do it here in SSW, and to think he taught himself everything he knows. Many people confuse it. They think he was a stunt double in Hollywood, a C-list actor, somewhere just telenovelas got famous. But no, this man has been doing it all, making some of the top list movies overseas. And he looks to go one-on-one to progress and claim himself the Silver Crown of SSW. Arm and collar tie up between these two men, center of the ring. Detroit is on their feet, excited for what's going on. Stiff punch, blocked and delivered at the same time by Stefan. As now Stefan is looking to showcase the amount of strength that he naturally has, deadlifting Carmelo Ward. That's at least 225 pounds there, ladies and gentlemen. More than 225 pounds there. Overseas is crazy. And Stefan looking to end this right now. The end of the crowd. No, stopped. German delivered. Big back elbow landed hard, both these men. You gotta make some Mellow posters for the movies he's been in, Stefan. You gotta get on that. You got the tools to do it now. Let's look at this. Mellow in firm control here. Look at this. Mellow into the roll-up. Quick, ref, one. And the ref quick to slide in that way. Stefan. Backslide drive. One. And no. All the way around. Slide drive. One. YouTuber. I guess it's fair. YouTube movies exist. Into a sling blade. He always takes me out with that. Thinking it's clothesline. Catches it and throws it all the way back. Mello rolling through. Eating a clothesline from Stefan. And Stefan looking to end this match again early. Looking to solidify and shut this match off. Knee on the throat again. Blocked and well scouted by Mello. Mello has been doing his homework here tonight. Big chop from Stefan. Look at this. Huge shots. Roundhouse combination. Oh my goodness. Mello is off his feet. And Stefan is now looking to keep up the offense here. Stefan has held gold before here in SSW. Grabbing the arm, dropping him. Stefan has held gold here before in SSW. Carmelo is not. Stefan knows what he needs to do to make it to the mountaintop. And he's going to be looking to try to take every single advantage to get there. Powerbomb position. Oh! The different type of snake eyes there. Look at this. Choking his opponent. The ref telling him, come on, ref. Get involved. Stop hiding, ref. And Mello sizing up off that rope. Wait a second. Lights, camera, action, neck breaker. And this could be it for Stefan. This could be all she wrote for the pit bull. And wait a second, sized up. No, he was looking to add that to the portfolio. Gets caught with a clothesline and a back elbow for his troubles. Look at this. Stiff chops. Steph off the rope. Kneel to the throne. 1, 2. And you can see the ref waiting till Mello's shoulders were even across that mat. Taking his time. And now he could be looking for the Crimson Gunner! 1, 2, no! Mello is not staying down to one Crimson Cutter. You're gonna have to do another Stefan. You're gonna have to figure out something new, something innovative to take him off his feet. Wait a second, what's he thinking? Kneel to the crowd! Crimson Cutter, no! Blocked attempt for the Crimson Cutter. Steph. Kick to the midsection. Vicious chop. Lead them hard against the rope. Kick knee across his midsection. Where are these men going? Mello's trying to get a moment of reprieve. Crawling outside. No. Step out with that knee right across the lower rib cage. Steph resetting the count. Come on, man. What are you doing? Looking for a moonsault to land on his opponent. The young lion gets a handful of Melo. Melo says he is willing to win this by any means necessary. Quick jabs out by Stephon. Chop blocked and ducked by Melo. Neck breaker. And Melo said, wipe the blood and the sweat off. Ref is on a count of 3 here. Melo waiting for Steph to get back in this ring. Big punch there. Oh! Steph was still talking that trash after the punch. And Melo spears him right off the apron. Now targeting the leg. These men are going ham. They're going haywire. Both these men have something to prove, not only to themselves, but to the men in the locker room, to the man who's holding the belt at the top. The silver crown to both these men is important, but only a stepping stone. They want to be the first to make history, and they want to use that history to showcase exactly why they belong to be the face of SSW. Ref at a count of 6. As now both these men back in the ring. Oh, long legs. Melo was fainting. He was feigning a hurt there. As Melo, the armbar applied. Armbar, one of Melo's favorite maneuvers. Quick to get out of it. Look at this. Head scissors into a takedown there. Beautiful execution by Stephon. Big drop kick, Stephon. And now Melo rolling into the ring. Steph taking a moment to assess the damages. And what's he saying? You gotta be thinking, what is he saying to himself? Big close out of the corner. Second one. Spear in the corner deep. Up on the shoulder. Crimson cutter. Center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And what an amazing match between two amazing performers here in SSW. They went the distance and they showed everything they needed to. And we now have our first semi-final match. As next week, the Ace looks to take on Stephon Delap. And you know, you've got to expect Kevin Storm's going to make an appearance. He's facing his cousin. He's made an appearance in every other match and made his factor known. Looking like prime Randy and Cena out here, huh? Yeah. And these men, but more importantly, I know what you all want. You want your money. And Carmelo showcased exactly what he could do here in SSW. But he did not and was not able to pull it away tonight and take it from Stephon Delap.
Here is your winner.
Congratulations, Stephon, to the semifinals. You have some big shoes to fill. You gotta think, is his partner Mark Miller looking in the locker room? Is he happy? Is he excited to see his partner moving further in this tournament? Or does he wish it was himself? Is that the thing that's been in the back of his mind? As we are going to move on, ladies and gentlemen, into our final round 2 tournament of tonight. 2 former enemies. 2 men who have been at each other's throats for years. stepping foot in the ring for what could be the final time. But it is a stepping stone for one of these men and the rite of passage for another. As ladies and gentlemen, check the pamphlets under your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, check the time on your watch. Check the time on your phone. Check the time on your iPod, because it's show time. It doesn't matter what time zone you're in. It doesn't matter what city you live in. It doesn't matter your nationality, your ethnicity. It does not matter who you voted for, because at the end of the day, you all celebrate when Showtime walks in the room. Ladies and gentlemen, this man has been looking to set things in his favor, in his court, and he wants to continue the dominance that he's been on and showcase why he should be the Silver Crown. The main event will be him. He said, see, in Showtime's mind, he has told me personally, Kevin Storm doesn't matter, because once he gets the Silver Crown into his hands, that will be the main event division. The place where he is the final place that people want to be, and all the eyes are on Showtime. And I've got to agree, my eyes are watching when he steps foot in a ring. But unfortunately tonight, it is not just him that I am watching, because a chill runs down the spine of every man, woman, and child in the arena when that riff hits. And you hear the boos already beginning as the leader of the Fallen is here. Vlad Dragos. A man, a myth, an enigma. I should say that he's been on a losing streak lately, him and the rest of his boys, but you would not know it had you watched the last 2 episodes. You would not know it if you haven't been watching week in and week out, that these men haven't always been up to par. But last week changed something in the back of Vlad's mind. 2 weeks ago, when Mark Miller decided he wanted to step foot and make a mockery of him, Vlad made a mockery of Mark. And could show be next. Another one of the old gods, another one of the old titans here in SSW to fall to the first god to ever do it. And you've got to think, where are the feathers tonight? Where are Brian and Reggie Taylor? They have not accompanied Vlad to the ring. Could they make a difference? Could they be lying in the wings waiting? But that's later, and we're now. Vlad Dragos, Showtime, right now. Our penultimate match of the evening, the final of the round 2 Silver Rush matches. And these men are not letting the other one get control here early on. It's wrenching that arm hard. Now betting is up, ladies and gentlemen. You can get your money in on Showtime or Vlad here tonight. Make sure you get that money in quick, because this matchup could be over very quickly. Both these men possess very flashy moves that can end a match just in a quick. And Show trying to get a moment on the outside. Vlad not giving him the opportunity. Big forearm from Showtime, blocking that suicide dive attempt we've seen from Vlad before. Look at that Show now. Oh my God, Vlad! I looked down at my notes for a second to mention some of the other stuff that I wanted to talk about, and Vlad just starts attacking and biting the fingers. And after that, Show is incentivized. He is insanely assaulting him now, not letting those fail. As he runs right into the vicious knee of Vlad Dragos. And I wanted to talk a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen, in case you missed it when I said it last week. Next week, that is correct, next Saturday, June 7th, will be Motorcade Mayhem. As Vlad, hearing something, hearing voices there, if anyone else caught that. But what I was going to say, Motorcade Mayhem is next Saturday, June 7th. We will be crowning the first Silver Rush. And of course, we are hoping Kevin Stone will be in action, but we don't know just now. We don't know. But the main event of the evening will be for the Silver Rush, which next week will be the 2 semifinals to figure out who our finalists will be. Vlad, firm control here. Headlock applied. Stiff jab right to the top. Top of the skull, and now yelling at him, get up, get to his feet. Vlad, what's he thinking? Ooh, looking for the springboard knee striking. Is that blood on the face of Showtime? A big punch to Vlad now. And yes, that is blood on Showtime. So as he's lifting Vlad, back suplex right on the apron, right where that wood connects. One of the hardest places on that map, and big gut-wrench suplex from a deadlifting position. And Vlad, wait, poison rod on the outside. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my goodness! You can see the blood pouring down the face now of Show, and I don't know how Show is able to recuperate here. I have no idea how Show is able to keep fighting. I know his head has to be hurting. I know it has to be throbbing, but this is what separates me from an SSW competitor. I could never continue under those conditions with that amount of pressure. Hey, wait a second, Vlad, biting the blood. Oh my God. Nail in the coffin. Nail in the coffin after just biting the exposed wound. 1. Ref taking a little bit of too much time there, but this could be all she wrote. Showtime could be in a world of hurt. Impaler! Impaler right to that wound! 1, 2, no! And you see Vlad frustrated there. As this crowd is all for a fight forever. They want to see these two men go at it for all times. Big drop kick by Show there. And what's Show thinking? Grabbing that hand now. Oh, Showtime. Very unique maneuver. We have not seen the big man do that before. And Vlad doing the right thing, rolling to the outside, making some separation. Knows. And Vlad knows. He's been in the ring with Showtime before. He knows the type of competitor he is. And wait a second. Wait a second. Forearms right to the back. Double take. There's that. Oh, Vlad, quick knee. Up on the shoulders. London Bridge. London Bridge for Vlad. And a shoulder block to take him off the ring apron. And Vlad now pacing, trying to figure out what on earth he's gonna do. Looks like Vlad grew sick of waiting. And oh, Show immediately backing up as soon as he said, no, again. Vlad just biting at that exposed wound. Looking for it. Oh, stepping on the foot, was thinking of dragging right on the top of his skull, probably. Having a count of 2. And these are men who have fought against each other plenty of times. And oh, Vlad immediately getting back to his feet. Roll up by Vlad. Double foot stomp right to the chest. And that could be it. If Vlad can get him back in the ring, he could pin him off that. And Show's not letting Vlad get the opportunity to maneuver him. Spear! Show was trying to get the right angle. Spear! And what's Show doing? Come on, Show. What are you doing, man? Show setting him up for something when he get back in that ring. Ref is at a count of 10. You see? That's a 10 count. Frog splash. Back to the count of 1. Frog splash from Show. And Vlad somehow able to maneuver himself back into the good position. There's that knee. The Impaler. Vlad, tell him to get back to his feet. A second running knee strike. Oh my God. Lining him up. He could be thinking the trifecta. He is. Another nail in the coffin. Vlad sees the ref paying attention. Look at the blood on the mat. Caught him by the dreads. Impaler. Count to 100 if you have to. 2, 3. As next week, as I said before, it will be the Ace taking on Stefan DeLap. And Gondrick will take on Vlad Dragos. And ladies and gentlemen, in 1 week, we could be seeing Vlad Dragos as the Silver Crown of SSW. There's that spear. And I think that spear could have been enough to actually take him out, or maybe even this frog splash. But unfortunately and unforgivingly, this nail in the coffin after 3 vicious knees. And while the ref, and you see Vlad saw the ref, did not bother going for the pin, grabbed him and wrapped the head. Quick Impaler into the pin. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, of course he healed mid-fight. He sucked the blood out of Show twice, and there's that laugh. He's proving every person who ever doubted him, who thought that this wasn't him, that it wasn't his moment, it wasn't his era, that Vlad had fallen off, that Vlad had been forgotten about. And no, Vlad is here, and he's looking for the Silver Crown. As we get into our contractually obligated main event of the evening. I'm joking. As we get into our main event of the evening, I am so happy to say Kevin Storm will be in action with the SSW World Championship. And personally, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Let's get into the matchup. As Kevin Storm is looking to go one-on-one with SSW's own homegrown trainer, Hugh Walker. A former competitor in NTW and Essence Wrestling, Hugh is signed on to SSW as a coach and a trainer. And he wants everybody to walk the line with Hugh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 244 pounds, Hugh.
Throne sweep indeed. Throne could sweep tonight. As Hugh Walker looks to showcase that SSW still has some homegrown talent that might be able. Man, I love this fucking song, bro. What the hell? This is the first time I've heard this theme. Oh my god. guitar riff goes so hard. And you can hear the boos before he even arrives.
And his opponent from St. Louis, weighing in at
The SSW World Champion. Back from City Relief, where he helped his people.
Kevin Storm.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Storm has put up enough money that if he loses, somebody could win a guaranteed title shot. There's enough money being bet right now that if you bet against Kevin Storm that Hugh wins, you could challenge for a championship. Think about that. Think about all the things you could manage to do with a title. $15K for an SSW championship opportunity. Is anybody willing to bet on Hugh? Is anybody willing to bet on the odds that Kevin Storm loses to an SSW trainer here tonight? And you hear this crowd booing him as his music stops. And Hank, getting ready. Kevin Storm in your main event here tonight, right now. Huge elbow and collar tie up here from the man. Getting the upper hand very early in this matchup. Look at his headlock now. Very good technical wrestling from both these men early up in this matchup. The big headlock there applied. And oh, not letting go of that arm. Kevin is getting worked here by the trainer of SSW. Big punches, though. Big punches. Back into it, though. Arm lock applied. Holding that arm deep. And oh, Kevin showcasing why he is while Hugh might be a trainer, he is the owner and operator of the school. He trains people all the time. And it looks like he's looking to get Hugh in line. Headlock applied. Look at this wrench in the center of the ring. Oh, ho, ho, ho! Kevin Storm holding Hugh, wiggling around in a circle, showcasing his dominance. And Hugh wrenching that arm deep. And you can hear this crowd behind him. Bit of gray in the air. Hugh Walker has been with SSW has been with Matt Savior, I should really say, for a number of years. Old trading partner of Matt Savior back in the younger days. He taught Matt how to effectively lock in a rest hold, how to do a moonsault back before Hugh's legs gave out. You would not believe it from Hugh, but the man used to be able to zip through and across these rings like no other. Free those knee braces. But instead, realigning himself and learning how to get a better offensive and ground game and become one of the best powerhouse technicians I have seen in a very long time. Akin to the styles of Mr. Perfect. Big knee across the face there. Come on, man. He just took the knee. Give him a second. Give him a second, Kevin. And look at this. The disrespect of Kevin Storm. Big chop blocked by you. Roll up from you. Look at it, get a quick one. Now, wait a second. Able to move. Positioned himself underneath the champion. Caught him by surprise, lifted and dropped him hard. And now stomping holes right into his chest. It's Kevin Storm with a Rainmaker. Blocked. Big chops. Uppercut. Kicked out the leg. And oh, a vicious DDT to stop it. And oh, Kevin. Frustrated, feeling the energy now. Damn short arm lariat. Making his opponent run head first into it. 1, 2. Wait a second. Wait a second. The foot on the rope. The ref did not see it. Kevin Storm. Look at this.
Here is your winner, Kevin Storm.
Kevin does not care that the leg was on the rope. He got him a quick win. He collected a quick check. He did what Matt Savior asked of him to main event tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to SSW. Thank you for hanging out. What's that? Cut the music. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told cut the music. Matt Savior is ordering another rematch for the evening, in which he says Kevin Storm is not going to let these people go away unhappy like this. You can hear the boos of the crowd to Kevin right now. And the rest being informed, ladies and gentlemen, as we speak, Kevin Storm is going to have to give these people something to go home happy to. And that's twice tonight we've had bad officiating. And Kevin Storm is obviously out here paying these refs to get these quick victories, ladies and gentlemen. Paying these people. And Matt Savior's not going to allow it. Matt Savior is not going to accept this bad officiating here. And I gotta say, I agree with Matt Savior. If Kevin Storm is half the champion he says he is, he should be able to beat Hugh without having to rely on dusty finishes. Gut-wrench suplex. Look at this big arm now. Kevin Storm in control of this matchup. Wrenching that arm down. Holds it, Hugh. And look at this, able to reposition his arm, holding him in place. And Hugh is at the whims of Kevin Storm here. You can hear the crowd booing Kevin Storm. They do not like this man. And wait a second, Hugh, headlock applied. This arena's unglued. And Kevin Storm, back suplex. And yet, these people, 3 minutes of chain wrestling in a big finish. Crazy, bro. Crazy, bro. Big kick. And a big finish. Kevin Storm now. Come on, Kevin. This isn't necessary. Come on, Kevin. Look at this. Making an example out of Hugh. Oh, my God. Vicious forearms all across the face. Tell him to get to his feet. Stiff punch here now. Choking him with the rope. Come on, Kevin. Come on, Kevin. Fake the Forward chop into a DDT. Hugh saw the chop coming. Ref, 1. Just a 1 count, taking a little bit of time, get in position, make sure they can see those shoulders. And now Kevin telling him to get to his feet. Look at these big, come on, big boot right across the face. Hugh standing up. Kevin. Suplex. He said, I gotta work tonight, huh? I've gotta work tonight, huh? As Kevin's throwing another guillotine on that rope. As Hugh Walker with a big stump, and now just stepping over his opponent here. What's he thinking? Whipping Irish whip to that rope. Looking for a big power slam. No, Kevin slips right across the back. Headbutt from Kevin Storm. Kicked him out. Rainmaker. Rainmaker to the mid-second, taking off that leg. 1, 2. And what's Kevin thinking? Oh, no. Hey, Hugh, you've got to be careful, man. Got to be careful, Hugh. Back elbow. Hey, wait a second, Hugh. Face buster there. Levels Kevin Storm. And what's he thinking? Fisherman. Suplex. More of a fisherman buster. Oh, my goodness. Where are them goddamn fluorescent light bulbs at? They under the ring somewhere, man. Looking for a power slam. Kevin Storm shifted his weight just a little bit and the legs gave off from underneath Hugh. Kevin dumping to the outside. Hugh holding on. Off the ropes. Kevin. Suicide spear. Oh my God. And you hear this crowd. This is what they wanted from Kevin. And Kevin raising him, guiding him with his hand. Rainmaker, caught, big stiff right, kick to the midsection. Hugh, powerbomb. 1, 2, no. The crowd was behind Hugh. They were cheering. They were excited for that walk the line bomb. There's a power slam from Hugh Walker. What is he thinking? Kevin Storm rolling away from that corner. Big splash from the big man. That could be all she wrote. Center of the ring. 1, 2. Elbow drop from you. Oklahoma Stampede power slam. Hugh, what's he thinking? Tell him to get to his feet. What does he want? Drop kick. That walk the line drop kick. They hit that as the finish back in the day. Oh no, he hasn't done that in so long. I'm sure that did nothing to Kevin Storm. And there's that fair to get an DDT. We saw that earlier. His 2 knees sound like a racing scooter. Kevin, no! Power driver! Power driver from Kevin Storm! And he's looking to clean this up! Out of the corner! Rainmaker! Into the pin! 1, 2, no! And look at this, climbing up into the corner. He's in a bad way, he's in a bad place. Big elbow, Hugh, caught. No, rockabye, baby, suplex. What is Kevin thinking? Dragging his opponent away from those ropes. Hugh pushing him away. Big kick from Kevin Storm. Hey, wait a second. He got caught with a kick of his own. Powerbomb, no! Kevin Storm able to just power over Hugh Walker. And now taking a moment, readjusting, breathing. Kevin may be thinking, what does he need to do to put away Hugh? And oh, there's that stiff slap. Off the rope. Looking for a power slam. No! DDT from Hugh. And Hugh, what does he got to do to put away Kevin Storm tonight? Hugh Walker feeling himself in the corner. Running knee strike. 1, 2. And Kevin put his foot on the rope and then immediately powered out. He realized the officiating's been bad tonight as well. He realized he didn't give clear instructions on what he needed to do. The rim must be due tonight. My boy needed a check, man. What can I say? My man needed a check, bro. I'm not supposed to provide for my people. Back-to-back bangers. Scoop power slam. Q. He could be thinking that splash again. He could be thinking the drop kick again. Elbow drop from the heavens. 1, 2. No! Kevin Storm, the world champion, refusing to stay down. Sidewalk slam. Blocked. He had him in a sidewalk slam position. Kevin Storm. Spear! Spear from Kevin. He's rolling the outside. Up in that corner now. Kevin Storm feeling the energy of these people. He's radiating off your boos, ladies and gentlemen. And wait a sec. No. Look at the strength of Kevin Storm. Holding him there. Stalling. Vertical superplex. Into the pin. 1, 2, 3. And a thank you. What an amazing match. These men put on a show tonight. And I want to thank everybody who tuned in to SSW. The ad's coming to clear us off. But we put on a banger tonight. And the men involved absolutely showed out. Thank you to Kevin Storm. Thank you to Hugh Walker. Thank you to Matt Savior for forcing these men to compete again. And thank you to all of you for tuning in. I wish you all the best tonight, and I hope you enjoy the rest of yours. Happy Memorial Day, and I'll see you all next Wednesday for another episode of SSW. Hey boys, can we hop in Discord while we finishing up? Can y'all hop in Discord? Let's get in the Discord. The Discord. Promote the Discord. Yo, you was so long, man. Your music wrapped itself up. Oh, before I end the stream,